There's nothing better than a recipe that tastes like home. Here is my grandmother's recipe for her famous and easy coconut cake. What makes this cake so special and so easy is the fact that it starts with a box cake mix, and it also includes her famous 7-minute frosting. To make this box mix taste a little more homemade, we're gonna add a couple twists to it. We zhuzh it up with a little Jell-O pudding and 2 eggs plus 2 egg whites, a little extra vanilla extract, a cup of water, and a half a cup of oil. This was my mom's requested cake from my grandmother at every family function we had, and as a child, every time I saw it on the table, I was disappointed because what child actually likes coconut? But as I have grown up and my tastes have evolved, this is now one of my very favorites. With Mother's Day around the corner, this is just the perfect time to make this cake for my mom, since it was one of her favorites. Those look about even. Now we're just going to bake them at 325 till they're done. Time for the filling. Now the filling is probably the famous part of this cake. You see, I've made a copy of Mama's cake, and you know, some of the directions are a little vague. It just says 1 package of frozen coconut for the filling. Now, first of all, I didn't even know frozen coconut existed until I was making this cake. And secondly, I don't know what size package. This is a 6-ounce package, so I'm just gonna go with that's what she meant. It's just 3 ingredients that go into the filling. It's 1 package of coconut, a 1.5 cups of sugar, and an 8-ounce pack of sour cream. It's gonna appear thin when you mix it and when it comes together, but we leave it sitting in the fridge while our cake bakes and cools. It'll come together, you know, once you put all the cake together. All right, my cake layers have baked and cooled, and now we're gonna cut each one in half so that we have like a 4-layer coconut cake. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it. Then I like to let it chill while we make our frosting so that it all kind of sets together. I'm gonna add in the 2nd bag of coconut because my mom loves that coconut. Boom, that was easy. I'm gonna let this chill while we prepare that famous frosting. If you've never had this kind of frosting before, it's somewhere in between like a meringue and like a marshmallow cream. It's super sweet and sticky, but in a good way. Starts with 2 egg whites. We're gonna add some sugar to that. She always spells teaspoon like teas, like a 1/4 teas of vanilla, 1/4 teas of crema tartar. Okay, now this gets cooked because we have that raw egg white in there. So we are going to cook and whip this over a double boiler for, guess what, 7 minutes. This is definitely the time to break out the electric mixer because your arm's gonna be mighty tired after 7 minutes. All right, once you have your frosting, you gotta get going because it's going to set up and stiffen pretty quickly. So our cake has cooled and our frosting is ready. Now we go to town. You don't even need a crumb layer when you ice this cake. The icing is so rich and thick that it just covers beautifully. Now for a light dusting of coconut on the outside. You can really add as much or as little as you want. And you know what I like to say, less is more. I got that from my mama. I mean, I kind of impressed myself here. Like I didn't think I was capable of something so fancy looking. This is gonna be perfect for our Mother's Day celebration. Now let's cut into it. I mean, that looks so good. You can just tell just how moist and rich the inside is. Perfect bite time, Mother's Day edition. It's been so long since I've had it, I didn't remember just how good it was. The amount of coconut in the middle is just right. It's not like eating a macaroon or a Mounds bar. It's like just the right amount, and with that filling, it's just like it's like a pudding almost, but it's so good. And that frosting, I'm telling you, if you like coconut cake, you're going to absolutely love this one. You need to make it for your next summer celebration or Mother's Day. It's perfect. It's light, it's creamy. Happy Mother's Day. When it comes to coconut cake, you can cook that. It smells like marshmallows. Smells like marshmallows for real.
It's intense.
I know.
You're doing great.
Gotta make Mama proud.